به نام خدا. سلام، نوید هستم و به نوید گیم شو کانال خودتون خوش اومدید. با ما همراه باشید با یک پارت دیگه از بازی کینگدام کام deliverance 2. خب تو قسمت گذشته دیدیم که ما همچنان تحت تحغیر بودیم، با یه مادر زن بسیار مهربون آشنا شدیم، بهمون پناه داد، بهمون جا داد و بعد یه سری ها تحت تعقیبمون بودن و مجبور شدیم که از شرشون خلاص شیم و با دختر این مادر بزرگ آشنا شدیم که ببینید آشنایی قرار به کجا برسه و اینکه و هنس بالاخره حالش خوب شده و حالا میخوایم بریم و ادامه بدیم، ببینیم این داستان قراره به کجا برسه. با ما همراه باشید. Continue. Howland, the guard search for you depends on the severity of the crime. Okay. خب از خوابیده بودیم، از خواب بیدار شدیم و بعد غذام که برای ما آماده است. نه میخوام سوپ بخورم. بله میخوام انقدر بخورم تو تموم شه. تموم شد. نصف که میشه یعنی تموم شد. دارن صحبت میکنن. هنس تویی؟ هنس! اسم دختر خانومه چی بود؟
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
تو حالت خوبه هنس؟ میدونی چقدر برات دعا کرده بودم چجوری جوین شم بهتون. بچه
Good morning, Henry!
جای خوبی هم جوین شد.
You've no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too.
من 2 روز صورتم خونی صورتمو نشستم.
All the more cause for merrymaking.
میتونستم برم آب به صورتم بزنم بعد بیام.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Sir Hans was captured the gun to cut the longest story short.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made him mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
خانم داره چرت و پرت رو چی باید بگم الان؟
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. And what could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, How did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I
داشتم از
recall,
صورتمو
there were
تمیز
two.
میکردم.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever.
به هر حال.
With a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hans as a reward for saving.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talbot?
میتونم رد کنم.
What was that about then?
How Sir Hans took an arrow to cut the long story short.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
بچه یه گزینه داره حالا من اسپیس میزنم میبینی؟
But I reckon you
زمانی
paid
که
off
دیالوگا
part of
دیگه
your debt
خیلی
the other
طولانی و
day, sir.
حوصله سربر میشه میزنم رد بشه. How did you beat the curtain? Thanks for getting me here.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lypa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Shelioff, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
برای سفرتون یکم غذا تهیه میکنم.
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Berghoff, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bashana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
You're welcome.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlina. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lypa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going
Tell me something about them.
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
All right. I won't pry. Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Shelioff is, and to the north of Shelioff is There's no love lost between the folk.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Shelioff, the biggest. Then there's Nibat Pavlena. Take care.
Wow. دختره کنارم نه الان کنار ببین از اون بالا
Good day to you.
Good day.
میتونم با شما دیالوگی داشته باشم. کجا رفتی؟ بابا بیا اینجا شما. منم بس صورتمو بشورم خانم ببخشید. How do you manage here? Why do you live here? What's going on in this? You can shoot.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers.
حالا ما میتونیم بیشتر هم با هم
I
آشنا
leave
بشیم.
baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us when
اگه
it's
من
something
جوری باشه که
serious.
بتونم برگردم اینجا سر بزنم به این دوستان و
How come you
بچه‌ها.
live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place, but I reckon you...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. That's the biggest thing.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there on the cliff whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, but God be with you. And wash up.
God be with you. خدا باهات باشه. مرسی. God be with you too. من مجددا من یکم غذا برای سفرمون لازم داریم چون باید بریم راه زیادی رو در پیش داریم. تو خیلی راهمون طولانیه ببخشید. هاپون هم که اینجاست دیگه چیز دیگه اینجا چیزی جا نداره. سرچی هست وردار دیگه ممکنه بر نگردیم اینجا. از صورتم خونی هم Your clean as you can get. تازه الان تمیز شده. خونا رو نمیشوره پاک نمیکنه ازم. خیلی اینجا چه خبر؟
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir.
ببین آب زدم صورتم اون خونگوله رو پاک کردم.
Henry,
تمیز شد.
don't provoke me.
I don't think Trusky Castle is going to go anywhere.
خونی
So
مالی
what's the
بود.
rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? میگه بزن we have to go back for mood. میگه بقیه یار دوستامون چطور؟ میگه ما باید برگردیم برای مود سگه. من سگمو میخوام.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry,
ما
I
نمیتونیم
like your
سگ رو
dog,
رها
but that's not
کنیم.
our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I.
اون
First
نجاتمون داد.
Trotsky, von Berghoff and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
یا اول بریم تروسکی کارمون رو انجام
The
بدیم بعد
moment things
دنبال
are sorted
سگ
out,
بگردیم.
I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? بقیه
What about the
دوستان
rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
کسی یعنی
You
تونسته
saw for
فرار
yourself.
کنه؟
They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood.
Damn it! Hold on a bit. Istvan Toth.
Toth! Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills.
I saw him. You don't believe me? I know it sounds strange.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'll never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Berg was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you.
در راجب اون کسی که خانواده‌اش رو کشت میگه همون از سوار نظامی دیگه من میدونم
you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
خب مثل این که دیگه داریم آماده رفتن میشیم. واقعا خانوم مهربونی بودش. واقعا قدر آدمای خوب رو تو زندگیتون بدونید بچه، اونایی که بهتون محبت میکنن. واقعا اگه بشه به خانواده‌تون سر میزنم و برای یه امر خیر. جالب بود. خب این سفرمون قراره به کجا؟ اول یه کمپانی بودیم، حالا 2 نفریم. دیو سیلور. این سفرمون قراره به کجا ما رو بکشونه و ببره؟ خدا میدونه. بچه تازه انگار بازی شروع شده، میبینی؟ میبینی داره معرفی میکنه سفر هانس و هنری. ارباب و بادیگاردش. تازه بازی شروع شده. هنس قش کرد. رسیدیم؟ عجب جایی اومدیم. بازی هنس شروع کرد. هر وقت این هنس چیز بازی در میاره ما یه اتفاقی برامون میفته. فکر کنم ما باید بریم اونجا و اینجا دهکده اطراف. بچه چه جای قشنگی. واو واقعا خیلی خوشگله جاش. خب what now?
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet, but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man at medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
رسیدیم؟ از دهکده هم عبور کردیم رسیدیم. اینجا همون تروسکیه میرسیم این همه خودمون رو کشتیم.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
برای پادشاهتون پیغام آوردیم. در رو باز کنید. میشنوی؟ دروازه رو وا کنید. من پیغام رسانم. از چی؟ از کی گفت؟ فکر کردم مزاحمی. میدونی من کیم؟ لعنتی. اهمیت نمیدی. من سر هانس کیپن هستم. از پرکستین.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double.
میگه بزنید به چک از اینجا برین تا دخلتون رو
What's all this about?
چه خبر شده اونجا؟
Why don't you send those beggars packing? I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
من میگم پیغام رسانم. من سر هانس هستم.
I heard.
شنیدم.
Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanish would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond.
میگه ما شنیدیم که بهشون حمله شده به اون گروه و سر هنس هم مرده.
They ambushed us.
بله اونا به ما حمله کردن. ولی ما فرار کردیم.
He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and it's sealed.
How terribly
اون پیام ما رو دزدیدن. اونا پیغام ما رو
دزدیدن. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
گورتون رو گم کنیم. وقت ندارم برای شما. وقتمون رو تلف شما میکنیم. آجی لباس هم نداریم دیگه. ایشکی ما رو به هیچ جاش حساب نمیم. هی سب کنیم. یه زمانی اعتبار و آبرویی داشتیم باسه خودمون.
The fuck was that?
دقیقا داره چه اتفاقی میفته. خیلی مؤدبانه. هیچی ما رو به هیچ جاشون حساب نمیم. خب الان چی؟ این همه تراسکی میکردیم.
There's only one thing we can do.
فکر کنم یه چیزی باشه، یه کاری باشه که بتونیم انجام بدیم. تو رو خدا هنس تو پیشنهاد نده، خدا بخیر. برگشتیم دهکده دوباره. همون دهکده که اون پایین. آره برگشتیم همون دهکده که اون پایین بود. داستانی شده حالا با اون نمید.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
یه چیزی بیار بخوریم.
As the gentleman wishes.
هرچی آقایون بخوان.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
گن گرفت. حاجی داستان اینه یه سریال داره انگار پیش میره چیزه.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars in the castle. So they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First, we have to wash and change. We have to get our leather back. We can always go back.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub. Get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
و ما بعدش باید چند تا سکه و اینا پیدا کنیم. راتی کجا بود؟ حتی یکم پول به دست بیاریم.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. We're going to need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratay?
Just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Hush would understand. But shame we were ambushed. شرم‌آور به ما حمله شده بود. الان هم 2 نفریم، هیچ کی ما رو باور نمیکنه، هیچ کی هم ما رو به هیچ جاش حساب نمیکنه. هنش would understand. نه نمیخوام حقو به تو بدم، تو چرت و پرت زیاد میگی. حرفشو قبول کنم. یه بار تو زندگی چیز میکنم ولی
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for the deaths. Let's go back and bury them, and just as much.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenis. The best way to honour their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for.
این در حد اون حدیه که شما پول دادین.
Cheers.
وقتی تموم شد برنشیم بریم. سلامتی. حوصله نداشت.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Wench!
Oh, I tell you.
بزن زیر گوشش.
What are you waiting for?
بی
She can vouch for who
ادب
we
بی
are.
شخصیت.
Go to her.
کی بود زنه گفت برو دنبالش؟
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
این زنه این خانم از اون قلعه میادش اومده اینجا یه چیزی بگیره برگرده شاید بتونیم از طریق یه جوری وارد قلعه
Stinks like something died here.
نگاه چه بو گندی میاد نگاه از ما بوده Sorry to I've seen you before
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Half tastes good today. Nicely settled.
Oh?
Cold. Straight from
What
the
was that?
south.
Daddy's wounded.
Not like that warm
Oh,
swill we had.
hi.
Getting a mug
Well,
of
Captain
piss
Thomas
after a
might
whole
never
day
come
out
back
in the field.
تو بشین اونجا همه کارا رو من باید بکنم
Lord Fauntleroy is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment.
تمیز چین از این حوزه اصفار در حالا تمیز شدم Talk to the woman خوب شد تمیز شدم
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you
بخش
before.
مزاحمت میشم من قبلا شما رو دیدم
I don't remember.
من به
Hold
یاد
on. Are you
نمیارم
the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
شما همون ای بودین که از قلعه پرتتون کردم بیرون
You were attacked by those bandits.
متوسط یک گروه بهمون هم چه
What are you on about?
You were attacked at the port. We saved you. اوه این اون زن است که تو اون حمله کنار ساحل بودن یعنی داشتن چیز میکردن داشتن آواز میخوندن و اینا که میگه ما we saved
you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget it.
I have no idea what you're on
فراموش
about.
کنی ما نجاتت بدیم
I work at the castle
ما تو
and I
قلعه
wasn't at
زندگی
any
میکنیم
pond.
نه تو جایی بابا تایم نذار تو رو خدا I don't know why you are trying to deny it I said your life what are you
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk?
میگه چی
Get out of my sight.
گورتو گم کن
Here's your wine.
بابا تایمی نذار وقت ندارم دیالوگا رو بخونم
I can handle the
این
likes of
ببخشید این
him
آقای
myself.
مزاحمت شده؟ نه خودم
Thanks for the
میتونم
wine.
جفتش جورش کنم
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help.
من به کمکت نیاز
You owe me
دارم
that much.
تو به
We
مدیونی
need to get to Von Berghof, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
زنه میدونه داره خودشو به اون راه میزنه
You can't get into the castle.
تو نمیتونی داخل
And even if you
قلعه
could, that was the
حتی
king's
اگه
messenger.
میتونستی
Von Berghof is getting ready to break
پادشاه
out.
پیغام رسانمون نمیذاره
If you want to speak to him,
اگه
the
میخوای
best
باش
place will be
صحبت کنی
Samin's wedding. You'll be
بهتره
there,
که چیز کنی
for sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
دفعه دیگه دفعه آخرت باشه که به من دست میزنی
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
تو این همینجوری خشکت زده کار بهتری نداری انجام بدی؟
Why are you standing here like a
چرا
pillar
هنوز
of
اینجا
salt?
عین
Are you
پیلرها
ready?
وایستادی آماده ای؟ Ready for what? I'm not there. Always ready. Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work,
برای
you
اینکه بری سر
pay
کار
ordered a lot more than you paid for. So you work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait.
All right. What do you want us to
چی
do?
میخوای از
Over
ما؟
there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to hold the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy.
برو خودش نمی آورد که از قلعه اومده بود بیرون خوشگذرونی اینا، ولی ما گفتیم اونجا دیدیم تو جونتو نجات داده بودی، همونجا که سربازا ارتشای بندیت به ما حمله کرده بودن.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't
ولی برو خودش
I'm
آورد
sure it's less
بالاخره
daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like you made. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back of me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard something about wedding. یه چیز راجع به عروسی. What's life like here? Is this the only tree here? Where should you move? این که ستاره زده خودش داره پیشنهاد میده که این
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a race that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord Wolberg be at the wedding? Who is Samin? Where is the wedding going to be? عروسی قراره کجا باشه؟
Where is the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will...
Can I get to the wedding?
Can I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Berg...
How should I know what it...
Yes.
Who is it?
Can't you tell about old Jans? They used to...
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited young Svaja there.
Find out more about the Samin wedding. اطلاعات بیشتری راجع به Samin wedding پیدا کن. About the wedding.
Is that all you...
What a...
خب. اینو یه بار قبلا گفتیم. زندگی اینجا چجوریه؟
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal are finally out of wash. Truth to tell, you...
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta care for Dudu. Try Radovan, come to mention it. And that fella, you know what? Well then...
Yes. Is this the only tavern here?
Is this the only tavern?
I'd be doing a lot better.
Where should we move to?
Where do you want this?
To the right.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get for you?
چیه دست خون میگه واسه علکی؟ خب تمیز که هستی. خب یکم گشت و گذار کنیم. خب این قرمزا مأموریت همونه اینجا هم که ببینیم یکم چه خبره.
Can't leave without paying and leaves their hands on his own here.
میگه نمیتونم اینجا برم ترس کنم.
What did I do to you?
اینونتوری رو یه دقیقه باز کنم ببینیم داستان چیه. لباسای خونی داریم. نه حاجی خونیه اصلا. من اینا رو بچه ها باید چیز کنم. اینا که خونیمونیه رو دیگه باید بندازم دور. حاجی چرا خوراکی هم باید. اوکی در رو با میکنم. میتونم رفت. استیل یعنی همینجوری نمیتونی برداری، میتونی بدزدی. در رو ببندی. کسی میفهمه؟ چیکار میکنه؟ چیکار میکنه اینجا؟ اینجا چیکار میکنه؟ میگه derive a food item. بیا چیکار کردی دقیقا؟ اینجا چی کار کرد نمیدونم. خب اینجا چه خبره؟ از این گل قرمزا نچیده بودم تا من بالاخره میام اون تو که
God grant you health. You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
چی میگی؟ واتاری standing here for
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my cart. Won't unload itself.
May I could unload it?
That's a stroke of luck. It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
برای من کار کنی پس برو فلان کار انجام بده. یه بار گفتم.
That turns up the black file and makes you ill.
You idiot. Did the innkeeper send you the sacks?
Everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give all cows not able to drink.
What?
You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like. If I told you I gave 3 times as much milk afterwards...
Smoke the food?
Wait, really?
Aye.
غذا تو دودی کن.
Go pickle some cabbage, friend.
داشت توضیح میداد. اسموک هاوس چی کار میکنه؟ توضیح داد اون بالا رو نخوندم. اسموک هاوس
There'd have to be 2 of us. I couldn't manage a pit that size on my own.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad. I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
اهل کجایی؟ رانم فرانسکاش بیار مسنجر فرام راتای. اما ما از راتای اومدیم.
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Berghoff, in the name of Sir Radzik Cobbler of Dworitz and Sir Hannes of Leipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. Everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
قبول نداریم. حالا چی صدات کنیم؟
I'm Henry.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
What do you know about the wedding? I'm looking for work. I'd like to know something about the region.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts.
من شنیدم که برای عروسی بزرگ اینجا برقرار بشه. چی راجبش می‌دونی؟
That's right. A big affair in Shedім.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to...
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. We're all just
trying to sound clever again, are you?
All I'm saying is that these...
Sod that! It's going to be even Lord von Burger!
Yes. Is there any way to get to von Berg? راهی هست که برم تو von? Can someone who's not invited get to the wedding? میشه کسی که دعوتنامه نداره بره اونجا. How can I get to the wedding? چطور میتونم برم wedding?
How can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Alright.
و یه کاری پیدا کنی که اونجا بهش نیاز داشته باشن. یک شغلی که اونجا بهت کار بده. اونجا بتونی کار کنی. Find out more about that. Is there any way to get to the...
Would it be possible to get to von Berghof, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or travelling somewhere. So the only chance of me...
And everybody will want...
Could someone get to the wedding with...
Someone? You mean? Forget it. Looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible. Using certain methods. Play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So he won't get in without an invitation.
About wedding, I'm looking for work.
I haven't been here before.
What's there to...
Usually we've got good... That's enough. It's actually good.
That's true. Just that's if you can...
About Trotsky region.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye.
But we'll be...
I'm looking for work.
I'm looking for...
And what?
I can do it.
Like me.
کاری که بتونم انجام بدم. کاری هست برای من. Yes. I prefer the smithy. I prefer the meal. I think about it.
The forge room.
What? You know old Pesh?
You two know each other?
Why wouldn't we?
All right, I think.
About the thief's trade.
Yes. About the wedding. About the war.
About that job.
I look forward.
About the wedding.
I'd like to ask about...
You've heard all you...
خب زیاد حرف زدیم ما هم دیگه.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask.
چیزی هست که من ازت
بپرسم. messengers.
We really are.
شما با هم پیغام رسان نیستیم هستیم. ما هستیم. گفتم که راتای اومدیم.
And in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men.
توسط بندیتا مورد حمله قرار گرفتیم.
We lost everything.
ما همه چیزمون رو اونجا از دست دادیم. حتی ناممون رو که برای پیغمبر قلعه آورده بودیم.
I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in...
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
بدرود هنری. بدرود. خب. من با همه میتونم دیالوگ داشته باشم حالا دونه دونه. اینجا چی داری؟ اینجا که استیل نزده. اوه چرا زده؟ الان بردارم کار بدیه جلو اینا. استیل کنم. تو عمومه.
How's it going?
چه خبر؟ یه پیغام دیگه هم اومد اینجا.
Good day.
Good day.
روزا خوبی داشته باشید.
Would you help me?
Cheers.
Aye. Beer's got to flow.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff's son?
Aye, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of... We are messenger from Rathheim. That's none of your business.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. Just a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
I'm sure you know young Lord Stemming. What's going on here for you?
You must know young Lord Semming, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd. He's spent... was part life, but...
Thanks.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
You know what?
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
میگه بیا با هم بازی کنیم. میگه اگه ببرمت چی میشه؟ میگه اگه منو ببری دعوتت میکنم به مهمونی فکر کنم، ولی فکر نکنم قرار باشه اتفاق بیفته. آقا let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
پس انقدر واقعا مصلی که برمیسی.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
خب بچه ها موضوع حیثیتی شد. بایست. با
Did you hear about what?
My God, I'm done.
Shit. نمیشه همه رو علامت.
Why the long face? Oh, I'm just go.
حاجی باید اون جدوله رو حفظ باشی، طبق اون جدوله چیز کنی. ولی
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day for a great price. Do you need a bit more time?
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter.
داشت بزن بریم 400 تا دیگه میخوام ببرم. حالا میشه 1500. یه بار دیگه ریختی؟
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
1300 تا سری بعد میتونه منو ببره. چقدر 5 داد بهم. تموم شد آقا کارو بستیم. دعوتمون کن.
Good game, friend.
Bloody hell! You've played before.
دادم بازی کرده بود.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Wow. It's not that easy. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
تو دروغ گفتی با من دعوتمون
But look on the
نمی‌کنی؟
bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
یه بازی بود تو هم چیزی از دست
You can
ندادی.
still get to the wedding as a lackey, if you make an effort.
دروغ پس ودت بلند شو بابا الکی وقتمون رو گذاشتیم پای بازی. اینجا کجاست؟ آقا یه سوال، من اینجا بود اومدم باش صحبت کردم، بعد با شدیم اومدیم اینجا با هم بازی کردیم. جابجایی عجیب غریبی داره ها.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. چی میگی تو؟ کاریت ندارم. اصلا فوت کردی.
How are you?
هر چی میکشم از دست تو. بچه شما اینجا چی میگی؟ خانومی یه لحظه. What did you say about the Smith?
What did you say about the Smith?
Radovan is Smith.
جدی؟ About Miller?
What did you say?
It's just
ممنون.
Go and start with
nice and
دیگه چیکار کنی؟ آلتو نگهداری چی میشه؟ میتونم ترید کنم باش. چجوری میتونم ترید کنم باش؟ change outfit با چی؟ داداش قطعا نمیخوام لخ باشم. add to میتونم اینا رو بخرم ازش. میتونم اینا رو بخرم ازش. اینا رو داره، میتونم ازش بخرم. اوکی. چجوری من میتونم یه چیز بهت بفروشم؟ پلیر آیتم میتونم بهت بفروشم؟ فروختم بهش. نمیفروشه که.
A word about the price.
I'm listening.
تو میتونی اینجا آیتماتو بفروشی. الان من ترید کردم باهاش. یه چیزایشو باید برم نگاه کنم بفهمم این ور اون ور.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't
چرا
look like she was
بالاخره
too pleased to
برگشتی
see
پیش
you.
من. من با اون خانم صحبت کردم.
She denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her though.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
What? Don't keep
اون
me in
منو به دلیلی
suspense.
نمیخواست با
Von
من
Berghoff
درست
is
صحبت
about to
کنه.
leave the castle.
چون مخفیانه
If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish.
آروم باش.
There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Youngster older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help from a blacksmith, miller, maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
You'll find some work there. No, I think there's something.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
شانس ما میتونیم اونجا کار پیدا کنیم.
Well,
باشه اگه میخوای.
But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well,
ولی چجوری میخوای منو ببری اونجا؟
both get jobs there.
خب من گفتم جفتمون کار پیدا کنیم.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
الان هیچی نیستی. الان باید کار کنی فقط. Alright, I do it by myself. خودم. Do you have any idea what you look like? Nobody will recognize you. اینجا هیچ کی تو رو recognize you. اینجا هیچ کی تو رو نمیشناسه. It will be over to...
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, alright. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face when everything's cleared up. Why am I going around with sacks here like some beggar? As if the disgrace of the gate wasn't enough.
Everyone has to work.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatrix, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God.
Where do I fit in? I carry the sacks by myself. It's a wonder you're right. Nobody here needs a warrior. اینجا هیچ کی به یه جنگجو نیاز نداره.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands pure blood, in short, be so kind as to get...
Are you really not going to help me?
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatrix and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
من نمیتونم جاروکش تیکش باشم. There is nothing else for it. چیزی دیگه براش بزن. Let's leave aside your excellency. Aside behaving like a... اعصابش خورد کنم.
They say clothes maketh the man. And you don't look much like a noble right now. So, I don't think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honour? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night. And if I hadn't, that sack would be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
نوبل و غیر نوبل و شاهزاده و رئیس مجلس نداریم. بلند شو و کار کنیم.
See yourself then.
So you don't want to work? پس نمیخوای کار کنی؟
You simply aren't going to work.
That is a warrior's lot, Henry. Conserving his strength till the next battle comes along.
گزینه ندارم بزنم زیر گوشش.
So you simply aren't going to work.
That is a warrior's lot.
آخرم قبول نکرد.
Right. I'll get to work.
خودم میرم کار میکنم.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
این حالتو خوب میکنه.
Giving me a large estate.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, although...
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my
من
dear
مفتخرم که دارم به شما
such
خدمت
is my
میکنم.
nature.
چی میگی تو یه میای وسط مکالمه؟
Christ, pardon me.
برو کنار. تا الان توف دستمون نمیداده های حالا داره نوشیدنی میاره برام.
It won't carry itself.
Think of Mutt, Henry.
به مات به سگت فکر کن. من قول دادم که سگتو پیدا کنم.
Look out!
خب اینجا چه خبره؟ میتونم برم بیرون نه؟
Can't just leave Sir Hans on his own.
نمیتونم سر هنس رو اینجا ول کنم و برم بیرون همینجوری. من نفهمیدم اینجا چی بودا. خودمون اینجا که عکس تخم مرغ زده پرنده رو دونه کردم بالا. این تو چه خبره؟ بذار من در رو ببندم بتونم راحت یه بررسی بکنم. چیز برداشتنی وجود نداره اینجا. ببخشید من الان شرطم کلید میخوام. هرچی بوده نبوده حاجی بعدم میفهمم ما دزدی کردیم ازشون. نیاد اصلا بیافتن دنبالمون. اوه بیرونه بابا اینقدر نده به اون بخوره. همه جا ما باید اونجا رو گشتیم. سلام خوبی. چه داشتم همینجوری چرخ میزم ببینم اینجا چه خبره. درم پشت سرت ببند بیزم. گفتم درم بردار که سفر طولانیه. اوه این خرگوشی چی بود؟ فهمیدن دزدی کردی؟ خرگوشی چی بود اومد اون بالا؟ دو رفتی؟ حاجی بس سری بریم. حاجی بسته دیگه من میگم الان میگیرم. زنه کو؟ کی اومده تو؟ زنه که منو ندیده نمیتونه در پشتی بره.
In the end, I have to carry the sacks on my own.
You'll have your work cut out then. Flour's a lot heavier than you might think, pal. Hurry up then. Don't want to be home by supper.
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
چی دیگه باید کارم بکنیم آقا.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
کجا باید برم دقیقا؟ اوه نکنین دنبال بسته داشت میگرده. من دارم کار میکنم من کاری نکردم. میذاری برم تو؟ برو کنم من دارم کار میکنم.
Robbery at
دزدی شد. داره میگه دزدی شده. یکی از من دزدی کرده. من نمیدونم کی این کار انجام داده. یکی از من دزدی کرده. بس حاجی لو هم میریم. چه اوضاع بیریختیه. امیدوارم ما گیر نیفتیم. با من دارم اینجا کار میکنم. او نگهبانو. کی این کار انجام داده؟ پشمام واقعا. حاجی من دارم کار میکنم. من کار آبرومندانه انجام میدم. دزدی چیه؟ من دارم کار میکنم اینجا. من کاری نکردم. ما شاهزاده ایم. ما اشراف زاده ایم. اشراف زاده که دزدی نمیکنه. حاجی دارن دنبالمون میگردن.
Two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're one of those bandits? And you're
اگه تو یکی از اون بندیتا باشی چی؟
kicked both of you out just to be on the safe side.
حاجی چه سرباز پیگیریه. گیر داده به یار من ببینه این گیر داده به هنس ببینه که این چیزا رو برداشته. پشما. گفتی اسم چیه؟
You just made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did.
نیاد سراغ ما. حاجی زودتر تموم شه بریم.
How dare you? I'm the son of the bailiff. You know what? I've had enough of your bullets. Sit down and shut your mouth.
بشینو دهنتو ببند. متاسفانه لباسی هیچ چیزی تنمون نیست بهشون بفهمونیم که دارم با کیا صحبت میکنم. حاجی سربازه خیلی پیگیره. داره تحقیق میکنه ببینه کی دزدی کرده. پشما. میدونیم از چی فکر میکنم؟ یهو نیاد سراغ ما بگه میخواد بگرده و
Did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
What you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now.
همین ازم معذرت خواهی کنی. یا اینکه برای به عروسی
Did you hear what that line nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
وای ترسیدم. Apologize to Lord Capon.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
من پشت هست در
I'd like to see that.
گفتم مگه نشنیدی چی گفتم؟ عذرخواهی کن ازش. اوه بچه ها بچه سم کنیم تسلیم نمیشیم وایسا یه دقیقه وایسا یه دقیقه بچه یه دقیقه چه داستانی شده خب برو خب تو برو پیکاره نه چی اوضاع بیریختیه بیا اینجا هنس دوون بیا
Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard. Let him have it. Get to fuck.
ولش کنید
Nice hit. Lag it in your pants out. Surround him.
تسلیم شیم
Yeah. Don't spare him.
What the hell is going on here?
سربازان اومدن
Grab those vagabonds!
چرا اونو میزن؟ What? چی؟
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
آجی شوخی نکن.
You behave like a spoiled brat. How dare you see? You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
وسط این درگیری داریم ما دوتا با هم دیگه چرا بحث میکنیم این میگه کار تو بود این میگه تقصیر تو بود یا تو قهرمان بازی در آوردی
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only with any sin. I'm sorry but it's
I'm sorry sir but it's your fault what happened in the
همش
town.
تقصیر تو بود دیگه باش دعوا کردی
My fault? You can't be serious.
بابا ما هر سری سر تو گیر میافتیم اون از حمل بازید این از چی؟
I was just defending you. Should I let that fuck beat you
هر
senseless?
سری ما رو به
I
چاخ
only
میده
wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this argument. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt. Lost for words, are you? All right. Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
حاجی تا که قراره اینجوری بمونی؟ تنبیهمون کردم. من گفتم حالا میخوای گردنمون رو بزن. next morning، صبح روز بعد حاجی یه روز کامل اینجوری نگرمون داشتم. تو رو خدا نگاه کنم.
Right, ladies. Time to go home.
وقتشه بریم خونه.
Well, I swear to Christ.
ولی به عیسی مسیح قسم میخورم اگه یه بار دیگه بگیرمتون جفتتون رو زنده نمیذارم. مدت زمان تنبیهمون تموم شد. اون ما رو میشناسه صداش کردیم. آجی چه داستانی داریم خدایی. ما بازمون کن بریم تو رو خدا.
Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
حالا ما قرار چیکار کنیم؟
Can do as you like.
هر کاری دوست داری انجام بده.
You can go and carry sacks.
میتونی بری
dig latrines.
بارا رو جابجا کنی، پهن جمع کنی.
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord Von Berg at the wedding.
دنبال کار خودم.
I bid you farewell.
بدرود. دعوامون شد و هم قهر کرد.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
اگه من جایی کنم بودم.
Alright, off you go.
crime and جرم و جنایت ها، اتفاقایی که سر جرم ها میفته اینا. جرم ها چیه؟ داره توضیح میده.
Well, you really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you. You stuck-up load of Perchstein.
پس تراولم برای باز شده. یه خانومی هم اونجا داره صدامو میکنه میگه بیا.
هنری؟
ما رو میشناسه گفت هنری. نکنه همون دختر است. خب.
You're Henry, right?
Yes. الان میام.
Was it the other one?
خب. بازی سیف کنیم. بچه فکر میکنم تا همینجا کافی باشه که بازی کردیم. واقعا آخرش خیلی جالب شده بود. همراه ما باشید. خب بچه خیلی آخرش جالب شده بوده اینا. حالا نمیدونم چی شد نگهبانه سر دزدی کردنه افتاد به پر و پاچه ما. یعنی هیچ کدوم از این اتفاقا میتونست پیش نیاد، این اتفاقا نیفته و همینش جالبه. یا اون موقع که جر و بحثشون شد، اون دیالوگایی که من انتخاب کردم یا اون که دفاع کردم، یا میتونستیم معذرت خواهی کنیم، مثلا میتونستیم همه اینا فیصله پیدا کنه، هیچ کدوم از این درگیری اتفاقا رخ نده. ولی خب به خاطر انتخابایی که داشتیم کار به اینجا کشید و واقعا خیلی جالب بود، یعنی خیلی هیجان انگیز پیش رفت که حالا اینجوری شد داستانمون و ما رو یه روز کامل لخ نگرمون داشتن و از اون خیلی جالب بود. خیلی ببینی اینش خیلی جالبه که داستان طبق دیالوگ ها و انتخاب ها و محوریت های کاری که تو میکنی و انتخابایی که تو میکنی پیش میره. علاوه بر این که داستان داره تو یک سیر اصلی پیش میره، دیالوگای تو، بازخوردهای تو، کارهای تو میتونه مسیر رو عوض کنه و یه سری اتفاقای دیگر رو برات رقم بزنه. حالا باید بریم ناز هنس هم بکشیم. حالا داستان که یکی دوتا نیست. خیلی جالب بود. امیدوارم که شما هم خوشتون اومده باشه. پارت بعدیش هم میسازیم با هم دیگه میریم. لایک و سابسکرایب یادتون نره، ما رو به دوستای خودتون معرفی کنید. امیدوارم که تا آخرش همراه ما بمونید. تا پارت بعدی، خدا نگهدارتون.